Okay, welcome aboard Wanderer. Just going to do a brief walkthrough video for anyone interested. We're starting in the cockpit at the back. There's the main helm. You've got all the relevant navigation instruments, even an old compass. Wheel, seat. Then off the back you have a solar panel and some davits. Lots more solar panels on top of this Bimini. This Bimini covers most of the cockpit, which is great for sunny Queensland. There's actually even a zip-in section that fills that little gap there, but when you've got your main sheet down, you need that open to sail. You can see the cockpit's quite spacious. There's just the door for the companionway there. I'll try and get another shot when I step up in a minute. We usually have seats and bean bags here just around this hatch. That hatch is for the aft cabin, and you've got this sort of free raised deck area here before going into the companionway, which is quite nice. People can even sleep there when it's warm often. So stepping up, I'm just going to go forward and then do another spin around. So you can see the size of the cockpit. You could probably sit about 6 people, 7 people including the skipper in there. There's also a fold out table for alfresco dining in the evenings at Anchorage. It's pretty good. Now it's pretty windy here at the Anchorage today, but I'm just going to give you a little bit of a look forward. You won't be able to hear my voice most likely. There she is. All right, well, most people are interested in the interior, so we're going to head on down through the companionway. You've got 4 steps down to the pilot house. Pilot house is quite nice and spacious and really gives the boat a sort of open feel. You've got these big windows in the pilot house. They're above the deck, so you can see out. It's quite nice, whereas the rest of the kind of cabin setup is below the flush deck, and they have all portholes or port lights anyway to see out. But there's plenty of light coming in here. You've got a hatch as well. You've also got a steering station with the auto helm hydraulic steering down here in the main switch panel there as well. The engine is under here. I'm just going to give you a lift up now, but I will start the engine for you at the end of the video. And so then we've got the engine down there. It's an old Ford Lehman, and then in the sort of back corner there you have the gen set as well. Okay, so turn around, we have a storage cupboard for life jackets and safety equipment there, quite a big one. We're going to head down into the aft cabin now, and so there's this one step down to the aft cabin. Sort of plenty of headroom for something that's not gigantically tall. Double fans, double berth here. There's a hatch here, a bit of glare, I apologise for that. There's a hatch up into the cockpit, as I showed you before from the top. There's good storage. There's really good storage aboard this boat. This is the sort of stern storage. You could fit quite a few things in there. This is the aft ensuite, and it's quite spacious. Moving forward, we're going to go back up into the pilot house. I'll just do a spin around for the pilot house berth, or settee, I guess, most of the time. It's quite nice. There's a beanbag there for the deck, but you've got this settee where you can sleep, especially if you're in foul weather and you're on watch doing passage. It's quite nice there. And then you've got the steps up to the cockpit up there. So it's well set up for tropical sailing, also for foul weather down here. You can run the vessel. All right, we're going to walk down one step into the galley. And it's got quite a spacious galley. These galleys were well designed for passage making, where you can kind of sort of shove your way in there and cook underway. It's got a gimbaled 4-burner stove and oven. You can see here it's got a 2-drawer fridge, which you can see here. It's got lots of storage in these cupboards, and you've got a little hatch there, which is nice, and yeah, plenty of storage in the back. You've got these big sink down storage areas here, which are really handy, and then you've got a view through to the main saloon there, which is nice. Just heading over to starboard side, and there's the door for the head, the main toilet and shower in the main cabin. You've got a nice sort of tiled setup here. Head to the left there, wash up basin, excuse the light, the glare coming through the window, and then you've got a shower here, which I'm currently using as a storage area because there's a cockpit shower as well, so I mostly use that here in the tropics rather than using the shower down here. So moving forward, we have another berth to our starboard side here. It's quite a spacious berth, could fit quite a tall, big person. Then we're going to scroll around through the settee. Again, you've got lots of storage space over the back there and under the settee. And then you're back into the galley there. She's keel stepped mast, so it goes right down there. Just going to move back for you so you can see the main settee, which you can fit probably, again, another 6 people. And we're going to scroll back around, and there's that main berth couch. It acts as a lovely kind of settee couch when it's not being used as a berth. We've all got these traditional bronze port lights throughout the boat to bring light in. You've also got a lovely feature down here in the settee with the, again, excuse the light glare coming through, but you've got this beautiful butterfly hatch that brings amazing light into the main settee, and with a flush deck, that's really important, and you'll find that it's always lit really well, and it's a lovely feature of these old boats, having this butterfly hatch. So moving forward, there's not much to show in the fore cabin. It's a bit messy, I do apologise. I've just piled gear and bedding in here for now, but you've got your anchor well up the front through that cupboard, and then you've got another hatch that goes directly up onto the deck, which is nice. I'll actually go up there for you in a second. And then you've got lots of storage, obviously under the bunk itself. It's a double, but there's heaps of storage under there. I have spare anchor, spare sail. Sails usually go under there. And you can obviously clean it up and make it a lot neater if I didn't have a lot of junk here. Coming forward, here we go. We'll go straight up onto the teak deck. Teak deck's in pretty good condition. Just going to scroll around. The wind's going to affect the sort of camera here, but there we are. You can see a lot on the boat.